guys, welcome to another mind-blowing, insightful, value-driven, educating episode of Explore with Louisa. I'm Louisa. I remain your favorite host. I'm a data analyst with over 8 years experience. I help career switchers, upcoming analysts, beginners, mid-level professionals transition from a non-tech background into data analytics. I help them gain the skills needed plus visibility to get hired. So without further ado, today's episode is one I love so much. One I'm so intrigued and fascinated about, guys. So I would also be dwelling or pulling some strings on one of my favorite authors and booksellers of all time. But hold up, before we get into it, I have a pressing question, guys. It has really been daunting on me. Like, I can't even fathom it. And sometimes I wonder, guys, why are some of the smartest people, when I mean smartest people, some of the FEWAs, the bookworms, the intelligent fellows, the A students, why are they broke? Meanwhile, you see the guy who literally just managed to scrape past through school is literally the one counting out the money and spending all the Benjamins. Like, why? I'm intrigued. I'm just wondering why. So this is what I call the broke genius paradox. And to unravel this, I will be pulling some strings from the famous Robert Kiyosaki's book, which is Why A Students Work as Employees and C Students literally work as owners. Without further ado, come on board. Let's explore together. Welcome back, guys. So on today's episode, we're going to be talking about 3 segments, right? And in our first segment, this is where we're going to talk about why smart does not equate successful. So I remember, right, while growing up, our parents, our teachers, coaches, mentors, you name it, everyone just used to say, go to school, read your book, ace your school, get a good job, get good grades, become rich, boom. And basically, that was it, right? But you know what? Kiyosaki flipped the table. And then he came up with A students are groomed and trained to be employees, while C students are groomed to think like owners. Intriguing, right? Yeah, because in the school education system, sadly, does not favor or does not promote innovation. Rather, it's just favors memorization, right? It's all about compliance and not creativity. So you get to see A student playing safe. They don't want to make mistakes. They're afraid of taking risk. They're afraid of failures, right? So you see them just, going by the books, playing by the rules. On the other hand, our C students are used to hearing no, rejection in their life. So guess what? They become creative, right? And in a bit of trying to avert no, they come up with creative and new ideas. I guess the amazing part, they even become smarter, like they are one step ahead in trying to mitigate or try to get out of their box and go about taking risks. So you find out that they become risk takers, risk lovers, and the most intriguing part you find, they even hire smarter people than them. Guess what? For an even higher return on investment. So it's unfortunate, but it's safe to say that the school system does not promote financial intelligence. So this brings us to our segment 2, called the emotional intelligence and the money gap. So guys, picture this, or let's pair this up, right? Financial success is less about what you know, but more about how you behave. Right? So, I've said it before, emotional intelligence matters. I've even done multiple videos on this. You can catch some of my short, impactful video clips I have done on emotional intelligence with the link right here on LinkedIn. You can go watch it up, where I spoke about emotional intelligence, the importance, how it helps me as a data analyst in my everyday activity, right? So we cannot flood the importance of emotional intelligence, no doubt. But do you also know that you can be brilliant on paper, but you still make terrible business decisions? Yes. Why? Because you refuse to start small, because you are overthinking and you're underacting. And of course, you're scared to look like less than what you are, right? What will people think? What will people say? So you delay, you doubt, and of course you wait. That's where imposter syndrome gradually creeps in. But on the other hand, you see the C student, he's literally cashing out on Instagram. He's running logistics, multiple streams of income, closing out deals, rolling out real estate. Why? Because he has been able to train his mindset to think. He has been able to train his money mindset, right? So you find out that he starts asking questions as, what value can I create? What problems can I solve? How do I make money work for me and not against me? And not me working for money. So you find out that those questions literally are the goal triggers. And conversely, while the C student is busy making way, unfortunately, you find the A student literally just worrying about, I need to change jobs, I need to get a higher paying job, and of course, I need to come out with A class, I need to come out with first class, and my dissertation, or in my thesis, or what have you. So you see the difference? So there you have it, guys. 3 amazing, impactful segments we've spoken about. So now, before we go, I'm going to leave you with 4 practical takeaways, right? And of course, in no particular order. Takeaway point 1 would be start learning about money, guys. Like, read about money, learn how to take risk, save, invest, okay? Google is free, guys. Read books like Rich Dad, Poor Dad. It will teach you all about investment. It will teach you how to think rich. It will grow your money mindset, right? You can listen to finance podcasts. Just do anything valuable. There's so many information out there that is valuable that will help on how to learn how to make money. And now rule number 2, avoid perfectionism, right? Trust me, that is only going to hinder you from starting today. Just start small, start anyhow. But the most important thing is you need to start. Rule number 3, build your emotional intelligence. So I don't think I can overemphasize this. I have said it so many times, over and over and over again. Emotional intelligence, you need it to build your Self-confidence, it's a game changer. It will also help you as an individual and not all about the grade, right? And lastly, our rule number 4, think like a C student with an A student work ethic. Get what I mean? So it's the best of both worlds for me. Just blend it. And trust me, be bold and diligent. Being book smart, basically, is great. But if you want real world success, you need to be street smart, emotional smart, and of course, financial smart. Your degree can open doors for you, no doubt about it. But your mindset determines what you do in the room when you get inside. So if this episode sparked something in you, if this episode challenged something in you or made you think things differently, why don't you share it with a fellow genius like you too? And hey, remember to please follow us on Instagram at Explore with Louisa Podcast _ and of course subscribe here on our YouTube channel at Explore with Louisa's Podcast for more bold conversations and insightful gist as this, right? Until next time, guys, I remain your one and only L to the O to the U to the I to the SA. Stay curious, stay exploring, and of course, always learning. Bye.